Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Robert Lewandowski as the striker's former agent seeks prosecution against the striker. We are going to be discussing on the full story as we move ahead. Then to conclude the episode, we are going to be talking about this transfer news claiming that Barcelona are ready to accelerate their pursuit of this 30 million euro rated Real Madrid and Liverpool target by name Alberto Moleiro, who plays for Las Palmas, according to Dario AS. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barcelona forward Robert Lewandowski, his feud with his former agent Cezary Kuszkowski has taken a new turn as the latter has asked for the prosecution of the Polish star by the German prosecutor's office. The difficult relationship between Lewandowski and Kuszkowski has put on a hold for a while. After months of silence, however, Kuszkowski has returned to charge his former clients, alleging him of breaching the confidentiality of a word. The situation in question dates back in 2020 when Business Insider reported that the agent demanded money from the footballer in return for silence and peace. The conversations were leaked and the Polish prosecutor's office accused Cezary Kuszkowski of blackmailing. The first piece of evidence in the two interviews, one of which was recorded in Munich in September 2019 and the other in Warsaw in Poland, January 2020. The football agent pleaded not guilty in that case, but now he has claimed that the evidence given in the form of recordings was not authentic. The football manager wrote in a report that the expert opinion prepared in Poland for the purposes of his defense confirmed the suspicion that the recordings given to the investigators were not authentic. That is, they are traces of interference. Read an excerpt from Radio ZET. Kuszkowski demanded the German prosecutors confiscate Robert Lewandowski's sound carriers and recording equipment, he added. As of today, the German prosecutor's office has rejected the application mostly because they believe the incident should have been brought by private action and they should also get a request to prosecute the perpetrator. Nothing of sort has come from the agent so far. Be that as in May, it is certain that the story is still not over and Kuszkowski will return since he has also accused the Barcelona striker of revealing a professional secret. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to Dario AS, Barcelona are considering stepping up their efforts to sign Las Palmas prospect Alberto Moleiro, who is gaining interest from the likes of Real Madrid, Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund. The 19-year-old Moleiro is regarded as one of the best young attacking midfielders in Spain and was back to follow the Pedro route from Las Palmas to Barcelona this past summer. However, the Spanish second division club demanded a sum of 10 million euros in fixed and another 15 million euros in variables, which the Catalans could not meet due to their economic limitations, leading to the move falling through. Barcelona, though, have maintained their interest in Moleiro and are now considering making a swap for him in the January window, as Gerard Piqué's retirement will help clear up salary mass, while there are funds left over from the summer after activation of levers. The idea now would be to sign Moleiro in the winter and loan him back to Las Palmas for the remainder of the campaign to continue his progress there. So it would be a strategic move for Barca, as Moleiro currently has a release clause worth 30 million euros in his contract with Las Palmas, which will double up to 60 million euros if they earn promotion to La Liga, which could be on the cards. However, Barca will face competition from arch rivals Real Madrid, who also made attempts to sign the 19-year-old in the summer, but could not strike an agreement with the player. The Merengues are still keeping tabs on Moleiro and would be interested in reviving their efforts to sign him. Apart from Real Madrid, Liverpool are also set to have entered the fray for Molero's signing. The Premier League giants have invested in promising youth talents like Fabio Carvalho and Calvin Ramsey in the recent past and could be seen the Las Palmas ace as another smart signing with an eye on the future. With rising interest in him and the threat of the release clause amount doubling, Barcelona seemed ready to accelerate their plans for Molero. But given that there are other priorities for the winter, it remains to be seen if they can close the deal for the teenager. This is not the first time we've been hearing about Alberto Moleiro. Of course, Las Palmas wonderkid is a he's an attacking midfielder like Pedri, and Barcelona have been monitoring the player for such a long time. Even though reports recently had cooled down about those speculations, but it have returned. Barcelona continue to keep a close watch over Alberto Moleiro, and this time around they are set to face stiff competition because Real Madrid, Liverpool, Dortmund are also interested in the sensational midfielder who is only 19 years old. Of course, the idea, when Barca started showing interest in Moreira, the initial idea was to do what they did with Pedri, of course, from Las Palmas as well. Buy the player there, a very affordable price, loan him back to the very club, like how Pedri was bought and loaned back to Las Palmas. Then, when you like his performance that season, then the next season he can come now to the Camp Nou, and from there we'll see how things go. Of course, the same idea that we did for in the pursuit of Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre was also bought from Racing Santander. Of course, the idea was the same like Pedri's. Because you see the way Pedri came and it was a success, one of the most successful investment after a long time that Barca have made. Because we bought Pedri for just 5 million, I think, just 5 million. But right now, Pedri's market value is astonishing. If you want to buy Pedri now, at least you must have 1 billion euros, you know. So you can imagine the kind of profit that Barca or the value that Pedri have gained since joining Barcelona, because he's a great player, by the way. So Barca also see Alberto Moleiro with great qualities, great potential. But would they succeed? Because now we're talking about Real Madrid link. We are talking about Liverpool linked. Those are clubs that financially they can beat us. So let's see actually how this pursuit for Alberto Moleiro will end up. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.